All right, welcome to this explainer. Look, today we are tearing down that invisible wall between you and the success you're chasing. And we're doing it by zeroing in on something completely 100% within your control, your morning trajectory. We've got some incredible source material to dive into today that really breaks down the exact science and the structure of a perfect morning. If you've ever felt like your days are just, happening to you rather than you taking charge of them, well, this explainer was made exactly for you.
I mean, seriously, have you ever caught yourself asking this? Why do I feel tired before the day even starts? Why is my brain already scattered and distracted? Why does that feeling of success just seem so incredibly out of reach? It's honestly such a frustrating way to wake up, right? You open your eyes, and instead of feeling totally refreshed and ready to go, you already feel like you're completely behind schedule.
But here is where the source material hits us with this fantastic piece of tough love truth. And it says, you're not broken. You just lack morning discipline. Think about that for a second. The real problem isn't your underlying capability. It's not that you're fundamentally stuck or, just not cut out for it. It's literally just your morning habits holding you back. They are quite literally costing you your future every single day. So let's really unpack this. Every single morning when you wake up, you are facing a stark, unavoidable crossroads. Choice 1 is a path that actively builds your future. Choice 2, that's the path that keeps you exactly where you are right now. The absolute beauty of fixing your morning routine is that when you start making that first choice, your entire life actually stops fighting you. It's a total game changer.
To get us on that first path, we're going to break down 5 essential science-backed habits today. Mastering your wake-up time, protecting the first hour, activating the body, eating protein at breakfast, and attacking the hardest task.
Let's start right at the top with habit number 1, mastering your wake-up time.
Now listen, you absolutely do not need to join that extreme 4 a.m. early bird club for this to work. Seriously, you don't. The real secret sauce here is just consistency. Because at the end of the day, you're not training the alarm clock, you're training your mind. This is all about building a bedrock foundation of self-control. When you finally master the exact time you wake up every day, you master yourself. The day you win that initial battle for control is the exact day life stops pushing back so hard.
Which naturally brings us to habit number 2, protecting the first hour.
To effectively protect that first hour, you need a hardcore, non-negotiable, no-phone rule. Why? Get this, 90% of people lose their entire morning right out of the gate. The very moment they wake up, boom, they reach for their phone. They start checking reels, swiping away emails and notifications, and slowly but surely, their focus is just entirely stripped away. The source points out that within just a few minutes of scrolling, your brain is hijacked, your energy drains right out, and your mental clarity completely evaporates. That right there is exactly why the rest of your day feels like such a massive struggle.
So what should we be doing instead of immediately grabbing the phone? You just follow these specific steps to win that crucial first hour. Step 1, make your bed. Step 2, drink a big glass of water. Step 3, get yourself into some natural sunlight. It sounds so basic, right? But this single sequence of actions literally decides your entire day. If you can win the first hour, you've pretty much already won the day, guaranteeing yourself massive mental clarity moving forward.
All right, moving on to habit number 3, activating the body.
Think about what most of us actually do in the morning. We sit still, we scroll, and we essentially tell our biological systems to shut back down. But physical movement changes all of that. And we're not necessarily talking about an intense, grueling fitness routine here. It's just about activation. Whether you drop and do 10 push-ups, do a quick 5-minute stretch, or go for a full workout, the physiological benefits kick in instantly. Endorphins flood your system, your oxygen levels spike, and your energy officially turns on. Sitting still is just a slow death for your daily momentum. Motion creates emotion, guys. Control your body, and you control your day.
That leads us right into habit number 4, eating protein at breakfast. Okay, so now that you're moving and your body's awake, you have to fuel it properly. Most people make the mistake of starting their day with a bunch of sugar. They get this massive, jittery spike, and then they crash hard by like 10 a.m., sitting there wondering why they can't focus on a single email. But protein gives you actual control. It stabilizes your blood sugar, giving you this nice, sustained runway of energy instead of a roller coaster ride. It keeps you full, it feeds your muscles, and it actually sharpens your cognitive function. So we're talking Greek yogurt, a protein shake, some scrambled eggs, whatever fits your vibe, just get the protein in. Because honestly, I just love this metaphor from the source. You have to fuel your body like a machine, not a trash can. It really is that simple. You are what you eat.
If you eat like you don't matter, you are going to live and perform like you don't matter. Your morning diet directly dictates your energy output for the rest of the day.
And finally, we arrive at habit number 5, attacking the hardest task.
Look, so many people spend their mornings actively running away from discomfort. They do useless busy work just to trick themselves into feeling productive. But you've really got to think of willpower conceptually. It's essentially a battery. It is 100% fully charged in the morning right when you wake up. But every single decision you make, every little distraction you entertain, every mindless scroll on social media, it drains that battery down. So you absolutely must attack your hardest, most important task first. Before the emails, before the pointless meetings, and crucially, before your own brain has time to negotiate with you. You have to do the thing that scares you, the thing you've been avoiding, the thing that actually moves the needle in your life.
As we look at the final concluding blueprint from today's source material, I really want to challenge you to completely shift your mindset. You do not need motivation. Seriously, scratch that word from your vocabulary. We rely way too much on fleeting feelings to get us going.
What you actually need is repetition. These 5 things we just walked through, they aren't just a random list of isolated habits. They form a cohesive system. Executing these habits without emotion, morning after morning, is the exact system that builds your future, brick by brick. You just protect that first hour and you execute.
You have to let discipline do the heavy lifting for you. True legends, the real success stories out there, they are not built on sudden, magical bursts of inspiration that strike out of nowhere. They're built through a heavily disciplined morning system.
So, I want to leave you with this final, highly provocative thought to chew on. The life you want isn't built in a day. It is built every single morning, in the quiet, when absolutely no one is watching. It is officially time to stop fighting life and start taking command of your trajectory. The entire blueprint is right here in front of you. So the only question left is, are you ready? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer today. And I really hope you take these insights and use them to build your new foundation, starting tomorrow morning.